Now, Greece is famous for its sunshine and crystal clear skies, but now a huge dust cloud from the Sahara Desert has engulfed large parts of the country. In Athens, many of the world-famous ancient sites, like the Acropolis, are barely visible. Anyone with a respiratory condition has been advised to stay indoors, wear protective masks and avoid exercising until the air clears.
Well, is it the weather for a trip to the seaside? Ben Rich can tell us. Hello.
Hello, Jane. Not really. It's a bit cold out there. You might well be wondering, when will the weather warm up? The short answer is not just yet. In fact, on the other coast from Blackpool, in Scarborough, temperatures only up around 7 degrees Celsius right now. It's going to stay chilly for the next few days, unusually chilly for the time of year. Yes, there'll be some sunshine, but there will also be some scattered showers.
Good afternoon. It is still feeling pretty chilly for the end of April, but something a little warmer on the cards for the end of the weekend. This was the picture first thing this morning, rather cloudy, but that cloud broke and we had some sunny spells. Now this afternoon, we've still got a fair amount of cloud around.
It was Nathan who did it with a tiny puff. The show is open until June in Soho if you fancy giving it a whirl.
Not tempted by the roller skates or roller boots as I had.
Oh, did you? Oh,
yes.
No. I did have the ones that strapped onto your shoe, but I was so awful that they didn't get very far. So no, not a forte of mine. Well, I have just started having a go at ice skating.
Have you?
Yeah, and I'm equally awful at that. It's cold on a rink and it's cold outside. Here we go. Here's the forecast. Hello again and a very good evening to you. Hope you had a lovely day. I am convinced this gorgeous little fox is smiling at us. Lucky us. Now, it's going to be a cold night to come, and in a few spots in the countryside, there is a risk of a bit of frost. Most of us will be okay. And then tomorrow, some scattered showers around, a higher chance of seeing one than compared to today. And it's feeling cool again tomorrow, but probably not quite as chilly as it was today. And then as we head on into the weekend, a lot of uncertainty. Do keep an eye on the forecast. See you later on. Cheerio.
Hello Sophie, not too cold for the nuthatches then. If you were hoping for something a little warmer, then I'm going to dash those hopes, I'm afraid, for the next couple of days or so. Still some spectacular sunshine out there, particularly towards the north and the west, such as here in Edinburgh. Lots of sunshine for Scotland, helping to lift the temperature and of course the spirits. 13 degrees Celsius here, but compare that to the paltry 7 degrees that we got in Scarborough and down these North Sea facing coasts with a brisk northerly wind blowing. Of course, the North Sea very cold at this time of year, some areas of cloud too at times.
But Lizzie, it still feels chilly, doesn't it?
Well, I know what's happened. I mean, who broke the weather? It's so cold, isn't it? When is it going to warm up? Well, not quite yet, I'm afraid, although it will feel a bit less cold as we head through the weekend and into the start of next week. Some sunshine around at times today, such as here in Islington, but for much of the day it was really quite cloudy, wasn't it? Such as here in Stratford. Really quite cold feeling as well, with a brisk northerly wind blowing, particularly from many eastern spots.
Alex has a stunning view over the Clifton Suspension Bridge by the looks of things. Alex, have you got the weather to match?
Well, Romney, I've got the weather right now, and as some say, west is best, and that's certainly where the best of the weather conditions has been today. As you say, we've got Isambard, Crindon Brunel's Clifton Suspension Bridge behind me, and then beyond that you can see the trees are coming into leaf, a sure sign that spring is definitely here. But it wasn't as sunny all day today here. In fact, earlier we popped down to the Cumberland Basin, not too far away, and we flew the drone up, and as you can see, slightly cloudier skies earlier today, but it wasn't long before we saw it breaking up, and in fact it's not been too bad for many parts of the British Isles. See, there's that dip in the jet stream which is allowing that northerly to still push down across the British Isles. So for the time being, wrap up a little bit warmer. I have to say though, here in Bristol right now, it's not feeling too bad with the sun just over to the left of me. As for the forecast for the next few days and the rest of the UK, let's take a look right now. Well, like the last couple of nights, overnight tonight, it is going to be falling off quite cold. Cold enough for a touch of frost, particularly in some countryside areas. There will be a real mix of some sunny spells, but also some showers developing as we head towards the end of this week into the weekend. So more changeable, certainly across many southern parts. So the lovely evening here in Bristol continues, but with these clear skies overhead, it won't be long before the sun sets and we see those temperatures tumbling away.